at first they were saying they weren't going to do no game, but now they're thinking of doing it with a dunk contest and a 3-point. But that's just the league trying to get money.
We got Toppin, boy. I think he's gonna do the dunk contest.
I'm waiting for them to start Toppin because he has some skills, but fucking Randall's doing so good that he's been.
Randall's the man.
Yeah, but Randall last year wasn't all that.
He was good.
But not like this year, yeah.
He's good.
But now we got Open Toppin who can't even get minutes because of fucking Randall's doing so good. And I want Toppin to get fucking minutes because he looked good in college.
Yeah.
So like I said, we do got a young squad. We could get rid of Knox and the other guy, Nikatuno Nuto.
Yeah, we could get rid of those two motherfuckers.
Because they've been in the league and those are picks Phil Jackson did and they were garbage picks. The people we got now with the Knicks, with the coach, it looks like they're going somewhere. I just hope we had this. I wish we had this team we have now. Yeah. If Carmelo was still there. Then Carmelo's still a ball hog, but he would have still trained or mentored these kids.
Yeah.
And it would have been good for them because they would have been like, oh, we playing with Melo. Let's fucking go hard for him. And these young kids would have done that. But, the Knicks they didn't want to pull the trigger and get Melo again because at one point, they said at one point 2 weeks ago they were thinking about doing that. But that's basketball. Baseball's going to start like in 2 months. UFC is this Saturday. Usman versus Burns.
We could actually even talk about the last UFC, which was McGregor. So, I think it was this is 258. I think the last one was 257, which was in Abu Dhabi. That we saw, which is McGregor versus Dustin Poirier.
Yes.
Who dusted that ass.
Oh my
God. We saw that, which was, I think, and then also prior to that, Michael Chandler fought the fight before that, which he did good on his debut. Against Dan Hooker. So what do you think is going to happen now? Because there's a whole bunch of stuff now. I think I heard Khabib is going back to get to drop off the belt and say that Dustin should get it.
I guess nothing impressed him on these two fights that we're talking about. Me personally, I think he was hoping to McGregor win.
Yeah.
For him to come back, because that's the money fight.
Yeah.
And if he comes back and beats him again, he could here's the belt, I retire.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, McGregor didn't win. Mm-hmm. Khabib and Dustin, for me, it would be a great fight because he showed that he could hang there. But Gaethje deserves it. Deserves a Khabib fight because you got Gaethje there also.
Gaethje lost to Khabib.
But Gaethje put Gaethje. Okay, so I would put Gaethje versus Chandler.
Yeah.
Those two. And then Dustin and Khabib. But Khabib doesn't want that. He wanted McGregor. He wants McGregor again. Yeah. But McGregor lost. Mm-hmm. So Khabib's like, you know what? Fuck it. I beat him once already. I don't need to fight him again.
Yeah.
Here's the belt. Chandler and Dustin for the... Damn, I don't want to say for the belt because Chandler doesn't deserve it.
There's that other kid, Oliveras.
Yes.
He's the one that beat El Kuke.
Yes. And I don't want to say Chandler versus Dustin for the belt because Chandler doesn't deserve it yet. He just came in, and just because he won one fight doesn't mean that you're the man and you deserve the fucking belt. Dustin,
this is UFC.
I know. Dustin versus Gaethje for the
they
belt
fought already.
Yeah, but do it again.
Yeah.
And then if you want to bring Chandler in or Alvarez, like you said, then go ahead and do that.
Yeah.
But for the belt, Khabib's not coming back and fight. If he does, who can beat him?
The only person I thought that could have beat him, but I don't think now, it was that El Kukui.
Oh yeah, that kid.
Ferguson. But now I don't think so. I think he's taken too much punishment the last two fights that I don't think he'll be able to. It would have to be someone with similar style, someone with wrestling that has I don't really know, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
I would have loved to see at some point if like GSP would have came back with him.
Okay.
For them to fight, but that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
GSP got blonde hair.
And
he don't care no more.
But then either if Khabib comes back and gives us his belt, go up to 170.
Yeah.
To give yourself a challenge. Now you
against
open your
Usman.
Yeah, Usman. You got other fights there now.
Yeah, you got this guy Gamebred.
Yeah, you got a lot.
Masvidal. Yeah,
you got a lot of fighters now. So now
supposedly Nate wants to come back at 170.
Yeah, I think I read that also.
Yeah,
and that'll be good also because it's more exciting. Now you don't see him at 155 because he already fought whoever he needed to fight there. Stay at 170, and you got a lot of more fighters. And Khabib, for me, if he wants a challenge, do that. Go up to 170 because you can't go down to 145. That's just gonna hurt him. Go 170. I even see him. He could go up to 185 maybe because he's stalky. He's like he's kind of not McGregor. McGregor can't go to 185. Yeah. He looks like skinny. Khabib has that masa like he could hold it. So he could skip. He could go 170, 185, and I would like to see that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's all where they want to put it, but that UFC pay-per-view was great. We got 258 coming, which I thought it was actually in March, but then March is the whole Stipe
versus Ngannou.
Oh yeah, Ngannou. Another thing that we watched was the Royal Rumble, which was actually good.
Yes, it was.
I know some of our fans don't watch wrestling, but I still do, and that pay-per-view from beginning to end was great.
I waited for my Bad Bunny shirt.
Oh, you ordered it?
I got my Stone Cold shirt. I had it on yesterday.
Yo, they're saying that Bad Bunny's good for WWE because his shirt has outsold some other shirts already there. Because he keeps coming back every Monday.
Yeah.
So I think you can still order it.
Yeah, well, they already made 2 new ones.
Mm-hmm.
They made 2 new ones.
Vince know where the money's at, so he's paying Bad Bunny a hell of a money to come back. Because not only are the ratings going up, sales in your website's going up. People, probably in PR that didn't have the app, are probably paying for it because they know Bad Bunny's in it.
Yeah.
So somehow, some way, everybody know Bad Bunny's going to be in WrestleMania, which is in a month and a half. They're already rumored that he might go with The Miz and go from there because that's who he's beefing with a lot.
Yeah.
So just imagine Bad Bunny in WrestleMania. Like, you know how many eyes is going to watch that now just because you hear... You're only a Bad Bunny fan and you're not a wrestling fan. You're going to want to watch him there now.
Yeah.
And if you don't have the app, you're going to pay the $9.99 just one time and then cancel. But you know how many people are going to download it and Vince goes, I don't care if you cancel next month. You want to watch Bad Bunny, you got to pay for this.
Yeah, he'll make it up for the shirts.
Yeah, so...
Because I know, I quickly, like Al said, that was... So that was UFC. Cool UFC that Saturday. And then Sunday was Royal Rumble. So it was perfect for me. I got to see the Royal Rumble. It was good. I haven't really watched wrestling that much, but I liked it. Even the Monday Night Raw, I think I had gone up to Al's. I believe, I forgot for what. But yeah, so even watching Monday Night Raw was pretty good. I just didn't get to finish watching it.
Okay, but you watch all the way to the Bad Bunny part.
I watched it in your crib.
Yeah.
That day. And then I know that SmackDown was good because I didn't watch it either, but I know Edge came and I wanted to watch it. I told myself, I'm like, I'm going to watch SmackDown. But just because of everything going on, I didn't get a chance to. But I'm gonna try to see if I could watch some wrestling whenever I get a chance. It seems like it's picking up, excuse me, like they say, it's when you get to Mania season. And lately, it seems like Cena's been coming out a lot in just media. Mm-hmm. So I got a feeling that he may want to come back.
Probably.
So we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the road to WrestleMania. I know this Sunday, right? It's Extreme Rules.
Elimination Chamber.
So that's going on this Sunday on Valentine's Day.
That's this Sunday?
I think so. Don't quote me.
That's gonna be PF Chang and wrestling for me.
But I think that's the deal. I believe that's the deal. And then I know like we was talking about UFC 258, Usman versus Gilbert Burns. For this February, I started the running challenge again because I didn't do January. But
Joe, this fucking snow doesn't let nobody run.
I started off on my treadmill 2 days ago. Basically, thank God for the UFC. So I watched the UFC. Not the embedded one, but the one that's always like 50 minutes long or 45.
Countdown.
Yeah, I watched that on my treadmill. Boom! You
watched the one for Usman.
Yes.
Okay.
So that was this. I think Thursday. So that was Tuesday. I told myself, let me try to get back into a habit. So Tuesday morning, I did that. Watched it for 40 something minutes. That got me through it. So it was easy. I walked and run, and then Wednesday, yesterday, I was like, I couldn't sleep, so I got up early, and I just went for a fucking run. Went outside and I did my walk, run.
You did like Rocky, like in Rocky 4 in Russia.
Yeah, I needed it, man. Like I needed that little walk, so I did that yesterday. And then today I was sore. And then I was like, you know what? I'm just going to watch the embedded. I was going to watch it yesterday. I was like, nah, I'm going to leave it.
4 episodes.
So I watched 3 because I did it like at 7 in the morning. I think they only had 3 so far. But that's been my thing. I just put that or something funny.
And embedded, they're only 10 minutes long.
Yeah.
That's a good thing.
So that's what I did. I told myself, I'm just going to walk and watch it. And that's it. So I did it this morning, so yeah. Now I'm looking forward to the fight. I know. I think Kelvin Gastelum is also fighting as well. But the big one is Usman versus Burns, and I like watching all that shit. Like if I'm running or whatever, I'm like, damn. The one thing I could say is like, I gotta give Usman his props. Like it's true. A lot of people hate him. I was kind of one at times, but the guy, he's doing everything he has to do to beat people.
Yeah.
But then, like I was looking at Gilbert Burns, and this kid looks just young.
He looks big for that weight division.
He just looks young. Like, now that I'm older, like I see him lifting up, and I'm like, damn, that's that young speed. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, I can't do shit like that. Like you just notice that I'm like, that's that young speed that he's just throwing the ball and he's just lifting it up like nothing. I'm like, that's that young fucking testosterone. So I'm like, it'll be cool to see what happens. I'm looking forward to it. I know they were teammates. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. But I hope like some of the big fighters start fighting soon. I hope like the Masvidals come back. Kobe Covington, as much as you hate him, I want to see him fight.
Yeah, but Trump is not president, so he don't talk much.
Yeah, but he'll talk shit. So who else? Probably those 2 big names. Nate comes back.
They said they're booking a fight with Cain Velasquez and who's the other heavyweight?
Is it Verdum?
Maybe Verdum.
I think it is Verdum because Verdum beat him.
So I think it is him.
Yeah.
They're trying to book that fight.
Yeah, so we'll see. We'll see what happens from here to the rest of the summer. But other than that, that's all like UFC and all that stuff. Football in terms of Super Bowl, we all know the Patriots won. Fucking Tom Brady's officially the GOAT. I think everybody's saying it now. Before people were like, yeah, maybe Joe Montana or Peyton Manning. But now everyone's saying this guy has more Super Bowls than any NFL goddamn team. That's crazy. Any franchise, he has more. He
has more rings than the whole Steelers organization.
No, than any franchise. I think
that's right.
Steelers got 6, and I think the Cowboys or the Patriots.
Steelers 6 and the Patriots 6.
Yeah,
and he got 7.
But
he does have more rings than the whole any team in the NFL type shit.
Yeah, it's insane, man. At 43 years old, this guy just made it, and it's like, we've been covering football pretty much every week through this podcast, and never at any point where we were saying, yo, the Tampa Bay Bucks.
Yeah, I never said that.
When the season started with the squad, we were like, yes, Like, they should win. But then once the season started and they weren't, like, inconsistent, we were like, I didn't think